Gente, pues vamos a seguir, vamos a echar otro partidito, venga. Oye, gracias a los que estáis suscritos al canal ya y a los que no, pues suscribiros, tío, aunque seáis un cablecito gratis. Dale ojillo al canal, tío, hay un montón de listas de reproducciones con un montón de juegos, con cosillas. Echáis un ojito. Bueno, vamos a jugar. Ah, que no tengo patrocinador ya, vale. Voy a seguir con esto. Welcome.
Hello everyone, delighted to have your company here on 2K Sports for our PGA Tour action. Today's coverage of the WGC Fedex St. Jude Invitational is about to begin. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and we're in the hometown of Elvis. It's where the king resided, Memphis, Tennessee, and we're at TPC Southwind. Now this is one of the most underrated courses on tour, Rich, but they're now playing for a WGC title.
Well, the name says it all, Southwind. The wind blows out of the south here every single day, and it doesn't come in gently or mildly. It comes in fiercely, and when this wind really kicks up, especially in the hot conditions of summertime, this makes for a very long and challenging day. The greens are small, they can get firm, they can get fast, so finding more than 14 greens a day out here is excellent golfing. All in all, this is one of the more challenging golf courses, more underrated golf courses these players play all year long in the PGA Tour.
Just like the legendary Elvis, you've got to be ready to rock and roll.
Thank you very much.
Well, it's all promising to
No
be a
mira
good
el tipo de
day.
green
Can't
que
wait
es,
to see
como
what happens.
bota y esas cosas, así que
Choosing the 9-iron here. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful.
bueno, no es malote.
Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first. Don't mind the look of this.
Está bien, siempre está
Well
bien
done.
empezar así.
Take the birdie.
Absolutely love to see those going in early. Sets the tone for the rest of the day.
Currently 1 under for the round.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
The second at TPC Southwind presents the first real birdie chance. Just a short par 4 playing 401 yards. Now this one looks to be heading down the runway.
Creía que me iba a sacar todavía un poco más, pero bueno.
Let's have a look at this highlight. Let's take a look at Gary Woodland from earlier.
Me salto un poquito las
He's a sharp
repeticiones,
shooter
¿vale?
from short range, isn't he?
Time for the second shot
justito.
here on the second hole.
Ya sabéis, tío, que estoy cocinando.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Lo tenía que haber dejado recto, no sé por qué era para allá.
Outstanding approach shot.
Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
Lining up the birdie putt here. It's got a chance. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
I like it. 2 in a row.
Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. The third hole at TPC Southwind's a strong par 5 measuring over 550 yards from the back tees. A bit of water comes into play here on the second shot, so be mindful of where you leave your approach. That one's heading down Broadway.
Le tenía que tirar por encima de los árboles, tío.
Opting for the 3-wood.
Buena. Uy, un poquito larga.
Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Bueno, dependiendo de la caída de forma que tenga esto.
John, how do you see it?
Well, this one looks like about 26 feet.
Creo que aquí puede ir bien. Vamos a verlo. Vale.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Job done. Let's head to the next. And with that, she's now the sole leader in the event.
The play so far has been stellar, increasing the lead, Luke, but can they maintain it?
Yo creo que ya cuando cambia la siguiente dificultad, que estoy en principiante, cuando cambia la de novato, parece que cambia algunos palos, podré hacer más distancia, tío. Hay algunos que son par 5 que no... Vamos a ver lo que empuja esto.
Going with the hybrid.
Bueno, no ha sido mala.
Well, that's well played and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the 4th. This one started out on a good line. Well, that's an early statement right there.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it? John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Well, I'm on the 5th hole, and this is Billy Forsham. And this putt's for birdie.
So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 5th at TPC Southwind is a long par 4 measuring 485 yards. It requires a good strong drive to avoid the bunker on the left and then an accurate approach into this green.
What a gargantuan tee shot.
Nothing like a bit of momentum here, Rich. This one's going for another birdie.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
Cinco millas para adelante y venga para el lado. Ahí. Vale, demasiado bote, demasiado empuje, demasiado todo.
She knew that wasn't going to be super tight, but she'll take it nevertheless, especially with a couple of putts from there.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Algunos se han metido con más caída y desde más lejos, pero... Vamos a verlo.
Looking really good.
Uy, un poquito más.
Gee, there's some energy and action going on all around this property. Wonder what's happened. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Well, I'm down here on the 6th hole, and this is Gary Woodland's next one.
And with that hole behind us, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The strategy at the 6th here at TPC Southwind on this par 4, measuring just under 450 yards from the tips, is to position your drive from the tee to give a clear shot into this green.
Demasiado bote
Well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes.
Vale, está bien.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Great looking shot, this.
Un poquito más para hablar, no me tengo rollo, tío.
She won't be too disappointed with that. Certainly a couple of putts from there, and that'll be a good hole. 16 feet to the cup. This one's dialed in. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And that will take her to 5 under. And that puts her in first place. The 7th at TPC Southwind's a strong par 4, measuring 482 yards from the back tee. A big clump of trees on the left, and the one on the right is to be avoided off the tee. Also, a good angle to attack this green is from the left half of this fairway, with a huge greenside tree that also...
Pretty good shot there.
Let's have a look at Billy Horschel from earlier.
Good look here for a second shot.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Playing this shot from about 170 yards out.
Es una milla.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Oh, this one's right down the pipe.
Uy, un poquito más para el lado y ese bote entra, tío. Mala suerte estoy teniendo, rollo.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Yo diría que está.
Go in. And with that fine putt, she extends her advantage over the field. And that will take her to 6
Buena,
under.
buena.
Still in the lead now after that hole. The 8th hole at TPC Southwind is a really nice short par 3, measuring just 164 yards. This green has been recently contoured, so accuracy or distance control off the tee is paramount. Yeah, that one's looking good.
Puede haber estado mejor, se me va muy lejos, tío. Pensaba que me iba a empujar más para el lado,
Nicely
viento.
played.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
A lot on the line here. This putt for a share of top spot. And John, how long is this putt? It seems to be a fair way.
Well, I'm going to go with 36 feet for this putt. Should be interesting.
Podría ser ahí. Estas que cuando son cuesta abajo son muy difíciles de calcular, ¿sabes? Mira,
Oh,
la
so
bajante ahí.
close. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping. Movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The finishing hole on the front nine here at TPC Southwind plays downhill towards a dogleg right. There's a big body of water, the short front left of this green, so make sure you've got enough club to reach the surface.
Muy buena.
Nicely done.
Son 3 millas para el lado.
Going with the 8-iron here.
Qué pena, tío.
Wow, what a shot.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
Oh, good look at birdie here. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And with that, she'll move to 7 under par. Incredible. She's our leader. The 10th at TPC Southwind is a par 4 that plays just over 450 yards from the back tee. A lot of players take less than driver here to position their ball for the best approach to an uphill green that has a number of tiers on it.
Cortito, pero bueno, sí,
Accuracy on
mejor
both shots
asegurar
are required.
y no salirnos por delante. Ya vimos ayer lo que me pasó. Bueno, ayer. Ya habéis visto algún partido anterior donde por apurar que me he quedado demasiado corto, pero bueno. Me he quedado demasiado corto, pero...
This one from about 160 yards out.
They need to flight this one down into the wind.
And back to the course with the live action. Second shot here on the 10th hole.
Dos millas con un poquito para adelante.
Opting for the
Un poquito más
5-iron.
flojo, tampoco hubiera pasado nada. Bueno. Voy a ver el bote.
Oh,
Ah, venga
well,
ya,
that's well
tío.
played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th.
Venga ya.
And they'll tap this in for birdie. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And that will take her to 8 under. And this is quality play.
Estaba muy bien
Top of the
calculado.
leaderboard.
Pero bueno.
The par 3 11th at TPC Southwind measures just 162 yards. The looks can be deceiving here. While it looks pretty, it can bite you. Make sure you've got enough club here on approach.
4 millas. Demasiado fuerte. Ah, pues no ha sido demasiado fuerte. Bien, por lo menos no entrar en el...
Good shot there.
Slim chance for a birdie.
Tenía que haber cogido
But in
el
all
otro palo.
reality, 2 putt for par would be just fine.
Well, this is one of those lies that
Como has dicho.
takes a shot.
El
but
par
doesn't
y
look
Jeff
it's a
bien
tough one.
fan, sí.
Setting up here with a very long putt.
Short game has been
Esto
especially
es
sharp
imposible.
today, Luke. Very impressive.
Bueno, a lo mejor no es tan imposible, ¿eh? Ah, sí, me pasa un pelo.
Right by the hole.
Tenía que haber usado la otra
Just
lista, pero bueno,
3
no,
feet
yo
to
con
the
salvar el par aquí, ya te digo, canto de dientes.
And the putt
Perfecto.
drops, and we're moving on. Leading by 4 strokes after that one. The par 4 12th is only a short one, measuring 406 yards from the tips. But
Es
you need to
solo
be
una
very
milla, así
accurate
que-
off the tee. Avoid that huge
Oh,
water
corto,
hazard
corto
to
no
the
puedo ir
right.
al agua,
That'll
¿eh?
give you the best angle into this green. Any drive that's pushed left will make it a difficult approach, and be wary. There's water over the back of this green, which you can't
Bueno,
see.
no está mal, menos mal.
Lovely effort that.
Una milla. Demasiado corto, tío. Venga ya, hombre, por favor.
That's a bit unfortunate for her. Setting up in the first cut.
Mira, mira, qué mierda de hoyo. ¿Ves como un solo hoyo te la puede liar, tío? Bueno. Esto es un bogey, tío. O un doble bogey, porque a lo lejos que está... ¡puf! Vale, doble bogey.
That was a gallant attempt.
Un poquito más para el lado.
Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double.
Really disappointing, sí.
And that putt will drop. Well done. Managing to
No, well done,
retain
no.
their position on the leaderboard after that effort.
Menos mal que llevaba una
Par
ventajita
4
buena.
13th at TPC Southwind plays uphill and 472 yards. Dustin Johnson once hit a drive here, 375 yards, which left just a flick wedge in. It set up a victory. Have you got the power in the tank? That's what it's required to make a birdie. That's a good-looking shot there. And this effort by Justin Thomas, sadly in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error. Sitting at 6 under, currently in the lead.
¿Ves? No empujaba nada para el lado. Yo se le decía que empujaba para el lado, ¿sabes?
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. This one's looking good. And that will drop in for birdie. And that will move her to 7 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 14th at TPC Southwind is one of their signature holes. The par 3 that plays downhill considerably long, around 240 yards, is hit over a big body of water to the right. Fortune favours the brave here. If you need a birdie, go flag hunting. Otherwise, lay up to around 20 feet left.
Bueno, puede haber sido peor.
She's a top quality player, this one. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
Bueno, con salvar el par, tío.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hold. And this putt coming up for her par. Well hold, let's move on. And after that hole, leading Gary Woodland by 2 strokes. Accuracy is required at the par 4 15th, just 395 yards off the tee. Players like to lay back to give them their right number into this green. And there's a little creek that meanders through the center of the fairway here and up to the right side of the green. So make sure
Le
your
hemos ido a
approach is
asegurar un
accurate.
poquito.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff.
Menos mal, lo hemos hecho bien.
From about 100 yards.
4 millas, un poquito para el lado. Oh, me he pasado muchísimo de fuerza, tío. Oh, pues no lo entiendo. Pasó a tener pegado de fuerza y no nunca salió el tiro.
That's a
Increíble.
great shot here at the 15th and sets up a look for birdie.
Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
And the putt drops now at 8 under, heading down the stretch.
And anything can happen down the stretch. Let's see what takes place. John, give us a small update.
Down here on the 16th hole, this is a look at Gary Woodland.
time for the 5th shot. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. And after that hole, leading Gary Woodland by 3 strokes.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
That drive was simply astonishing.
Looks to have opted for the 8 iron.
Podría haber apurado un pelín más a la roja, tío. Pero bueno. Con estos palos tampoco puede ir mucho más allá.
Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Pues una milla para atrás, un poquito para el lado. Me queda cortísimo, tío. Me
That's
queda fuerte.
outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. This putt is about 19 feet in
No
distance.
le da demasiado fuerte.
If that's the right pace, this should drop.
¡No!
It's always good to cozy it up to the hole on a long putt, isn't it?
Qué coraje da
Oh, I don't mind this par putt.
no hacer ni el birdie, tío, en 1 y 5.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play.
Pero bueno.
And after that hole, we've now built a 3-shot buffer over Gary Woodland.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
The penultimate hole at TPC Southwind is a very strong par 4, measuring 490 yards off the back tees.
Corto, tío,
There is a
muy
little
corto,
creek that
joder.
runs through the center of the fairway here, but that only catches the biggest of drives. There's 2 big trees either side that you want to position yourself in the middle of, so then you can hit a clean shot to the green. 2 strong shots required to get onto the surface, and even once you're on the green, par isn't assured. Playing this shot from about 210 yards out. Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
Bueno.
Fairways and greens, easy game, isn't it?
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Looks good off the blade. And with it, she's going to extend the lead on the field. Now at -9 for the day. Well, the finishing hole at TPC Southwind is an absolute beauty. There's been some heroic moments like hole-out eagles, and there's been triple bogeys that have cost championships. Your job is to get the ball safely into the fairway here. And if you're not a long driver, don't take on the corner. But if you can, it'll leave you just a short iron in, a chance to seal the victory with a birdie.
Vale.
Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Luke, that one was humongous.
Lining up
Tres millas
from
para atrás y
around
un poco
160
para
yards. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Oh, that's
Oh.
great. It just missed the hole.
On the last, looking for a 2nd in a row here.
Fijaros por qué poquito,
She
¿eh?
holds this, she'll win it all. Oh, nice looking putt.
¡Ah!
And this putt is for a final score of 61. And there you have
Vale,
it.
pues ahí
The
está.
winner of the WGC Fedex St. Jude Invitational. This one is.
And a hard-fought win indeed. The winds were blowing all
Ahí
week.
está.
This player outlasted the rest. I gotta say, gutsy performance all around. Great win.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
We will see you next time. Okay. Venga, avancemos, empezamos. Pues hasta aquí el partidito, amigos. Adiós, gente. Hasta el próximo. Adiós.